Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeout Hope you're doing well today. So, it's interesting that clothing market has expanded to so many different categories, and one of the categories that the clothing market has reached, which I think is great, is adaptive clothing for disabled children. As a matter of fact, Tommy Hilfiger now has introduced adaptive clothing for disabled kids, which, I think it's amazing. Instead of, a child, not being able to wear the same clothing that his friends are wearing, so now he can wear the same brand name clothing. And I think, you might want to consider as well looking to that category of clothing, especially if you sell online. You're going to be able to reach a very wide audience. Unfortunately, there are parents who have disabled children, and, fortunately, they have the ability and they have the right to have, beautiful brand name clothing for their kids. And I think that's a great market to reach into, to tap into. You can contact Tommy Hilfiger, see if you can set up, an account where you could buy the clothing for them on a wholesale basis. And I'm sure there's other brands as well, and you might want to call different brands and recommend that they should introduce adaptive clothing for disabled children. And once we're on that topic, you should be able to find adaptive clothing for adults as well. And if adaptive clothing is not available in your market or in your region, maybe you should consider creating it on your own. If you're a designer or you find a designer, you can actually even partner up with a nonprofit institution or a nonprofit association that helps disabled children and ask them what kind of clothing could they use, what kind of clothing they could benefit. You could create the clothing together with them, and then you're going to be able to supply the members of their association or the members of their facility or the institution who need clothing. You'll be able to supply them clothing, or perhaps they can refer you to parents who are looking for that type of clothing. And I think first of all, it's a great deed, be really charitable, and at the same time, it can be a good business opportunity as well. And I really feel that the opportunities that benefit everyone are the opportunities that really work out, because it keeps people motivated, and it's a win-win situation. So you should definitely consider getting into that market. And if you have experience already, in that market, I think that's great. I would love to hear from you, any ideas or feedback. And I just want to give Tommy Hilfiger, a big, a shout out, because I think it's great what they're doing. And if there are other brands that are doing it as well, I think it's great also. All right, if you have ideas as well, I'd love to hear them. I hope you enjoyed this video. The next time you are in New York, please visit my warehouse. My website is closeoutexplosion.com. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe. And if you have ideas for additional videos you'd like to see, please let me know as well. Thank you so much, and have a great day.